Hello and welcome to Raggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits Reviews. Tonight I'm going to be reviewing another wine, and this time it's the... That's good to the camera. No, the camera don't want to play. French Connection Grande Reserve Sauvignon Blanc. £1.75 for the little bottle, 187ml bottle, 12% volume, so good strength on it. Let's give it a pour. Now I did do a Merlot of this range the other week. It's from Asda, and it was quite good for the price, so it is hoping that this turns out the same. Obviously typical strawy gold, straw colour. You don't really get much difference in colours really. Ooh. On the nose, a good whiff of grapefruit and gooseberry straight away. It's funny, I got it straight away then, put it to my nose, not getting it. Although then I got a pineapple, how weird's that? Nice fruity taste. Definitely gets you on the tongue, and then then it starts to go up your throat, into your nose. So for the price, not a bad, not a bad wine at all. And the alcohol content, you can feel it straight down to my belly, warming the stomach up. Definitely a fruity offering, and £1.75. What can you say? It equates to £7 for 4 bottles of this, which would be a normal size bottle. It would probably sell about 5 or 6 quid at the likes of Asda. But against for me, this would compare well with the likes of Wolf Blass, Brancott Estates, those sort of things. Recently I've brewed my own Sauvignon Blanc, and that's turned out exceptional too. Really good flavours. Didn't say. And it's actually a French Sauvignon Blanc as well. Should have done that with the Grande Reserve on the front and the French Connection. But hey, been a long day. So just went on the internet tonight. I've just caught up news posting, so I wasn't actually going to do any reviews. Noticed an article that Audi are looking for 30 people to join their wine club and get sent wines for review purposes. And I am all up for that, to review wines that I've not had before, or review wines I have had before, because I've had quite a lot of their wines over the years. And even the cheaper offerings, are still very nice. So, looking forward to that. I've got to write a 150 word email, I think, just saying why pick me. That'll be interesting. When's it just? I had to sign up for a Twitter account as well. So I'm not really big on social media accounts, because I don't spend all day looking from one account to the other. But needs must, And if it helps promote the review channel on YouTube, then fair dues. What I am going to do in time, you used to be able to stream with your mobile phone, but YouTube, in their lovely generosity, have took it off, stopped you able to do it. Now this main beam here, what I'm going to do is build with pallets coming off this main beam, because the main beam of the shed's strong anyway, and it will support it, and maybe put some bolts through into the wooden structure on the outside, and actually build a unit on this wall to hold one of the TVs I've got. I did have another TV somewhere. Where's the TV gone? Oh, it's there on the floor. Put a TV up, have a base unit below, have a webcam, and actually do live reviews. In fact, probably not only just do live reviews, but most reviews will be live. And maybe even start using my theme park channel that I've got, because I've let that run into, you know, I've stopped doing anything on there, and there is a niche on there for a daily news outlet, and it keeps me interested in because hobbies, you know, sitting in front of the TV drives you mad. And like tonight, I got home, sat down. First thing I did was starting to fall asleep, and obviously been at work all day, so it's not good. And I didn't do much gardening tonight, so sometimes it's nice to have hobbies. Overflowing with hobbies is something you don't want to do, but you know, little hobbies here and there, always a good thing. So back to the wine. Yeah, this is a nice tasting wine. Obviously, like most white wines, goes well with the likes of fish, chicken. Nice amount of acidity in it, you know, medium acidity and finish. So easy going on the nose, easy going on the throat, you know, on the taste buds. Not as complex as some of the more stronger Sauvignon Blancs, you know, more pricey Sauvignon Blancs. But for the price, it's decent enough. A good introductory wine, I think. A good introductory Sauvignon Blanc. Not too harsh on the palate, because you've got to be watching what you drink. My wife, I tried to give her one of the £15 bottles of Brancott once, and that was a Sauvignon Blanc, and she couldn't take it. It's straight away. Where I went to it and it was full of flavour, you know. So definitely one of them, more of an introductory one. I'm just looking to see if there's any interesting reviews online, but they're all saying good flavoured wine for the price. I can go with that. Yeah, I mean, someone here says it's far from a sophisticated wine, but it's smooth enough with a depth and some nice flavours. Now, with reviews, you know, with wine reviews and all these, you know, some people can pick out every single little flavour and go into the full details, but the main thing is, does it taste good? Is it drinkable? You know, you're paying £5 for it. You're not paying 30 quid, or, you know, like the other day I read on the news where somebody in a restaurant, they were supposed to pick a £300 bottle of wine or whatever it was, and got a £3,000 bottle of wine, and the person sitting at the table, you know, got lucky. And you know, I mean, I won't pay £300 for a bottle of wine anyway, but £3,000 for a bottle of wine, hey? You'd be bottling up your wee, wouldn't you? Eh? Yes, this is wee from a £3,000 bottle of wine. Obviously, there's a lot of people with a lot more money than us. But as for people who drink, you know, from supermarkets, you know, you've got the fine wines up to anything up to about 30 quid. You don't want to go much more than 30 quid in the supermarket, and you don't need to. You know, that's what wine merchants are for. And but the main thing is, this is nice. Lovely fruitiness in the taste, and no harshness. Quite a nice smooth wine, floral as well. So out of 5. Again, This French Connection brand, the Merlot was good. And yeah, this, see if the camera will pick it up. No, it's not having it tonight. It's just making me go a blur. This Sauvignon Blanc, yeah, lovely for the price. 12% feeling it now, you know, even after that one glass, can feel it. Out of 5. I'm going to give it a 4.4 out of 5. I thought that was a very acceptable Sauvignon Blanc, a very nice French Sauvignon Blanc at that. And will I buy it again? Yeah, maybe one day. Thanks for watching. See you soon.